Now listen, he walks out on June the 11th, and you've got the information you've described for us. In your opinion, could you have just grabbed him up off the street and forced him into a cell and put drugs in him?
No.
Why couldn't you have just grabbed him and put him into a hold? What did you need? Bless you.
For a mental health hold and somebody has homicidal thoughts, to qualify for a mental health hold, they need to have a couple of things, and one is evidence that it's not just a thought, but they have a plan. They're moving towards action on those thoughts. And then the second thing is there has to be a specific target, and he all along had denied both of those.
So whatever else was going on in the real world, inside your office, does he ever express to you any of those things?
No.
Is there anything about his presentation that tells you what he's about to do, if he's about to do anything, is imminent?
No.
Is one of the things that you consider whether or not he is, I don't know if the right term is grossly disabled, but he's incapable of caring for himself?
Yes, gravely disabled. Could put somebody on a mental health hold.
And when you evaluated the defendant as he left the office on June the 11th, how did you evaluate him for that?
That was us asking questions about his plans for the future and seeing if they were reasonable and how he was functioning.
And?
He seemed to be functioning well. All the plans he told us about made sense.
Okay. Now, is that it? He leaves on June the 11th and you close your folder and it's over?
No.
What did you do?
So I still had significant concerns about his homicidal thoughts and potential dangerousness, so I took some additional steps.
Tell us about them.
So the first thing I did, other than discussing this with Dr. Feinstein at the end of the session, was I called what's known as our beta team.
What's a beta team?
So it's the Behavioral and Environmental Threat Assessment Team. Most schools have something like this now, and it's a team of campus officials who are there to help anyone who's struggling with what to do with a student who has potentially dangerous behavior.
Now, when you called that group, are you calling them to say be on the lookout for or for some other reason?
Well, the main thing is for me to gather more information so I can assess what to do next.
Information are you looking for?
So I'm looking for a background check to see if there's any past criminal record, see if there's things like concealed weapons permits, if the person has military, especially combat experience, if they've had any altercations at the school or anything else that somebody else knows about that I haven't heard about yet.
Did you get any information back that was other than a clean bill of health?
No.